Absolute Radio is where you can hear Prince, Mumford and Sons,
I will wait for you,
and The Killers.
Can you read my mind?
Absolute Radio
Where real music matters.
Absolute Radio
is
the home of rock and roll football. Barclays Premier League football commentary every Saturday afternoon.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Good evening, dear listener. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Thank you to Ben Jones. Eloise is there.
Hey.
Hey.
Good looking.
I watched, for the first time ever, the Simon Mayo and Mark Commode do a podcast. It was a video cast, and so it's them in the studio reviewing films and stuff. And it's a jolly good listen. I know you shouldn't really bang on about other radio shows and stuff, but it is a jolly good listen. But there's a weird thing, right? Because where it sounds all conversational, like this is conversational, right? It isn't. Because Simon Mayo will go... They'll be looking down at the script and they go, OK, well, so today we're going to be talking about Scream 4. And then he'll point to Mark Commode without even really looking at him. And then Mark will go, well, yeah, I saw it and I thought it was a load of old rubbish. It was absolutely rubbish. OK, and then we're going to be talking about Insidious points. And Mark, and so it's not as conversational.
That's not weird. Would you like to be spoke to like that?
No,
I would hate it.
I know.
Yeah. Now it's me. Now I will talk.
Puts you on the spot, doesn't it? It's
Especially
a strange...
Mark Commode. He's well aware when he can talk.
He's well aware of when he can talk. He's not always aware when his microphones are on and off, though. That's Mark's problem. Very, very excited. Two days, right, until the Monkees in concert. Going to be late for the start of the show. We'll talk about that later. And also that night, the Recorder Quartet is coming in. I forgot there are more people coming into the studio that night.
What?
Sorry? Hang on.
What?
Yes. The point. So we've got the Recorder Quartet. There's 4 of them.
Okay.
They're bringing a guy called Paul, who's kind of helping arrange the tour with me. Say tour, it's a few dates. I'd imagine Shinomi will come in, who's I love Shinomi. She's like a good friend of mine and Fandango's, and we love her. Maybe a couple of other people. So that's 4, 5, 6, so say 8. Then we've got Tommy, the translator, 9, and her friend Dave, 10.
Yeah.
And then I've got a young lad who's going to come in and film it.
What?
And his mate. That's 12 people.
Do you know what? We should start doing this. You know when there's something to be filmed?
Yeah.
So that I don't have to edit it, because I'm rubbish. We should see if anyone wants to come in and video it and they can edit it for us.
Film students. Yeah. Oh, man, that is the best idea you've ever had. Of course.
Can we start doing that?
This lad, he's such a good bloke, and he's the lad that came in, and my mind's gone blank. I can't think of his name.
James Trosh.
James Trosh, that's it, who came in and filmed us here
I don't
one
know
night.
why I remember his name. It's a catchy name.
Trosh is a great name, and he's brilliant. And he came in and made that short film of us,
Yeah,
and it was
I remember.
great, really good. And so I said, do you want to be the official tour documenter of the Recorder Quartet? And he's like, yeah, all right. And so he's going to come in and film it and put together a little short film.
Oh,
and then,
brilliant.
And the band are going to sell it in Japan. He's going to be, like, selling DVDs in Japan.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's coming in and he's going to film them Thursday, and he's going to film their gig on Friday as well, and put a little thing together.
Does everyone expect a seat?
And tea and coffee. Come on, this is your test. Your ultimate test as producer. Can you handle it? Can she handle it? Can she handle it? Can she?
There was a point where I was going to have to take off that Thursday.
I know. Oh, yeah. Well, I spoke to the boss. I spoke to Mr. Grace and said, do not let her.
I've got questions.
Yes,
so
sir.
if there's 4 Recorder, I can't say it.
Recorder Quartets.
Quartet.
Yes.
Quartets.
Yes.
And there's Tommy. So we've only got 4 mics.
Yep.
Tommy obviously needs to speak.
Yep.
Because she's translating everyone.
Well, she can take one of the band. The band don't speak English. Very, very little English. Very little English.
Could I put 2 on one mic?
Yes, we could do that.
Can I leave them somewhere while I'm... Of
course you can.
Because while I'm down... I'm not very good at tech hopping.
No.
So while I'm doing that, can I leave them somewhere?
Please do. Listen, they're very, very excited to be coming on the show. By the way, this is the band we're talking
I'm just going to take them all upstairs then.
This is the band. I can't wait to see them. I've not seen them for ages, and it's going to be the weird... I don't know how long they're staying for. I've said they can stay for the whole show if they want. It's going to be the weirdest... I think some people will hate the show, but I think most of our listeners will get it and will love it. It's going to be fantastic. Them playing live, and then kind of just chatting away in Japanese. Beautiful. That's what radio was invented for.
So I'm just going to bung them upstairs.
You just bung them upstairs. Yes, that's how we'll treat our guests. You bung
Then-
them upstairs, isn't it?
Can you come down?
Sorry?
Come down
Yeah. When?
at wherever
20 past 11, something like that.
11.
20. We'll talk about that off air.
And then I'll go and get them.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if you go and get them,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
up there for ages.
Yeah. Why? What?
Because there'll be all the hellos, thank you. You won't just
You will
come
do
on
that.
down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so can I bring them down?
Yes, okay.
Thought someone was there. Sorry. So you come down to me first, then I'll go up to them.
Yes, boss.
Yeah.
That's where you want to play it. And you, at last,
At like 11.
2 years, 2 years into the relationship, Eloise is starting to produce. Well done. Well done. It's going to be a fantastic show. Thursday, you must listen because it's going to be. I'm excited about Andre speaking to them.
Oh no!
I'm so excited. It's going to be unlike any other show we've done before, and it will be a lot of fun. So tonight, hang on a second. This guy keeps calling. Yes, line 2. What do you want?
Ian,
Alan from Glasgow. Why have you rediscovered this show, and what do we have to do to make you unrediscover it?
can I come in first? I love the Curicula Coquettes.
The Curicula Coquettes.
I don't understand how the quartet part is the hardest part for you.
There's a lot of R's in there. Curicula Quartet.
So can I come in?
No.
I'll bring a friend.
No one. No, we have the studio is going to be full. We don't need anybody here. So, I've come up with tonight. I want to talk about inventions that need to be invented that haven't been invented. Because I came up with a brilliant one. I had dinner with my friend Alex Krotowski. She's a doctor. The other day, and we were in Mildred's, the vegetarian restaurant. It was very, very, very noisy. Very, very noisy. And I couldn't hear what she was saying. I may be a little bit deaf. I couldn't hear what she was saying, so I was doing lots of, what? And sort of reading her lips, having to read her lips. And lots of the conversation, I'll be honest, I was missing. And I would pick up the odd word and I could kind of follow it. So,
Yeah, I just nod and smile.
yeah. Well, I've come up with a brilliant invention.
A box around you?
A what?
A box around you.
What does that...
Like a soundproof box.
What, that you
that
take
get
with
in,
you to a
no,
restaurant?
like a booth. That every restaurant has a booth.
Well, yeah, all right, that's an idea. But I've got a better idea.
All right.
It's what you'd have, right? Is you would have like a tiny little microphone. Both of you would have like tiny little microphone.
Okay.
And you'd both have like a little earpiece.
Yeah.
So it would be like amplifying your voice. When I first thought of the invention, it was basically it would amplify and it would be like a speaker that you'd have strapped to your chest and it would broadcast the sound out. But then
Yeah.
that would get confusing.
Because everyone else would have the same thing.
Correct. So you'd have it a tiny little earpiece, and so you'd be talking. You could talk at normal volume like this, and it would be amplified by the tiny microphone that you've stuck to your chin, or I don't know. And it would go into the earpiece of the person sat opposite you.
It's funny that doesn't work to some people who talk on mobile phones, because that is essentially what that is, yet they're still going, hello!
But what is it about being on a mobile phone that makes you shout like an idiot?
What I think it is, because my dad does it too, I think that he's thinking it's quite a far distance
Yeah.
between who the person he's talking to and
Yeah.
himself. So I think he thinks that he has to shout
Yeah.
because it's quite far.
Is Snoop Dogg playing at the Kentish Town Forum this evening?
If he is, can I have the night off? Because
Well-
I love the D-O-double-G.
I think you may have missed it. I only know this because there was a young lad on the bus that I got going through Kentish Town, and he was shouting. But let's find out who's playing at the Kentish Town Forum this evening.
It's a strange place for him to play.
He makes mucky films now, doesn't he?
Yeah. He headlined...
He's got the HMV for him.
didn't headline. He almost headlined Glastonbury last year. It was amazing. As you know, I loved it.
What you remember of it when you were... Snoop Dogg was playing at the HMV
Oh,
Forum this
my
evening.
God.
No, don't worry, because tomorrow you can go and see Wiz Khalifa.
Don't know who that is.
And on Friday you can see the Horace Andean Band.
Oh, you just reminded me of something.
Yeah.
So the other day, we've got a shop opposite Absolute Radio. Can't remember what it's called. It's a posh shop that I think you have to have appointments to go in.
Okay, yeah.
So it sells T-shirts and that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was all these cool kids hanging outside and like trying to take photos. And I was a bit brave and went up to one of them and said, "Oh, who's that in there?" And I don't know why I did it. I was instantly embarrassed. They were like, "Blah blah blah." I was like, "Wait, sorry, who's that?"
Oh, God.
Blah blah blah. Sorry, who's that? Blah blah blah. I was like, "Oh yeah, I love him." I walked away. I did not have a clue who that is.
Do you know what happened then?
What?
That's your first indicator that you're getting old.
Isn't it?
That is
That's
the
what
first
I
one.
thought. That's
You didn't
totally
know
what
the
I
kids
thought.
were talking about. Brilliant.
Oh, well, I turned 28 in a couple of weeks.
Man alive. I'm 38 in a couple of weeks. I'm old enough to be your dad if I started having sex at the age of 10.
Weird.
That would be weird, wouldn't it? But sometimes they do. You read about it in the Daily Mail. Alan Caddick, what the hell do you want, for goodness sake? Oh, no, why is this not working? Caddick!
I'm gonna dirty.
Okay. Half-hearted attempt there from the CAD. Half-hearted attempt. Very, very disappointing.
And did he stay on the line at the end as though you were going to say something? Or
Yeah.
did you just hang up, don't you?
So this young lad on the bus was going, yeah, I'm off to see Snoop Dogg at the Forum. Okay, I don't care.
Telling you.
Yeah, just telling everybody on the bus. And a mate of his had a spare ticket. And so his mate wanted the ticket, but his mate didn't know the guy that had the spare ticket. So he had to phone up the guy that had the spare ticket to see if he had a mate that wanted to go. And if he didn't, he said, there's no point in it sitting in your pocket burning a hole. That's an effing waste, isn't it?
I'd have bought it.
Well, I wouldn't have bought it. I would. If you went to see Snoop Dogg this evening, like you're going to be listening to this rubbish.
I like Snoop Dogg. I listen to this rubbish. It's my job, though. I've got to.
I like it when you're a bit feisty. I like feisty Eloise. So, tonight we're talking about Snoop Dogg. We're talking about shouting conversations on telephones, inventions that need to be invented that haven't been invented, and also tonight we're celebrating the magic of the tongue on the shoe. The shoe tongue.
I forgot you were doing tongue special.
Oh, tongue. It's a tongue special this evening because I've never really paid much attention to tongues on shoes. But partly because I always thought it was a bit weird they were called tongues, but now I appreciate it. I bought these new trainers, these Adidas, which I bought off the internet. I think they may be fakies. I'm not sure.
What did you get them from a reputable site?
No.
Oh.
And they were £72 in the shop, £35 on eBay. So they're probably fakies.
Or back off lorry.
Back of lorry. Ujanika, no. So, but I don't know how you tell if they're fakies or not.
Well, when I was selling something on eBay,
Oh yeah, you got in trouble.
well, it was a diesel item, and they accused me,
a
not
lawnmower.
eBay, a person
Yeah.
accused me that they were fake.
Yeah.
So I went on and researched
Yeah.
how you can tell a real diesel from a fake diesel.
Okay.
Apparently, there's micro stitching
Micro stitching.
on the label
But if
and
the-
under a micro.
Microwave.
What is the word?
I'm not telling you. Mike Nesmith.
Microscope.
Well done.
No, what's the little one though? What's the handheld one? Is that still a microscope?
No, that's a magnifying glass.
I mean that.
Okay.
Under a See,
Okay.
I told you I'm losing
You're
things
listening to
today.
a lady actually have a breakdown live on the radio. If this doesn't win us a
I think
Sony,
I am.
and nothing will, for God's sake. Okay, so I'm looking for micro stitches on my fakies, am I?
Well, you've got to find out what the unique thing is of your Adidas.
But if the now listen, we don't condone fakery and forgery at all. It's very, very naughty. But if the only difference is some micro stitches that you need a magnifying glass to detect, well, it don't matter. Then,
That's
does
not
it?
the only difference,
Oh.
though, is it? That's just the proof.
Okay.
The only difference is probably the quality
Quality.
of, like, say, the leather,
Yeah.
the way it's made,
Yeah.
and that's kind of it.
Okay, so I need to look for the way these are made to find out if they're fakies.
No, you have to find
Find
out
the-
for the
the weak
identification thingy.
Yep.
Then you can work out if they're shoddy or not by how long they last.
Have you got a magnifying glass I could borrow?
Well, we don't know if that's what you need. Maybe you need, I don't know, just rub in like a
We're going off on a
pencil
tangent. I'm
running,
talking about
rubbing off it.
tongues. I'm talking about tongues. Anyway, I adjusted the tongue on my shoe the other day. Oh, and it felt very, very luxurious, but not as luxurious as it could do. So I am going to state now that we should invent a shoe. You can see I'm just literally making this sentence up as I go along. I've got no idea where it's going to end. I know where it's going to end. I just don't know how to get there. We should invent a shoe
do the end.
with a really comfy, luxurious tongue.
Oh, so you surely did know how that was going to end because that's not very. You've pretty
Well, no, I
much
missed
said it
out.
all in the end.
If you hadn't have pushed me then, I could have meandered that sentence out for another 45, 50 seconds.
Didn't need to though.
Didn't need
you?
to in the slightest. Like a thick tongue with fur. Like really thick fur. So it just...
Gel pads.
Gel pads. Because it feels... I had a massage when I was in Cologne.
Oh, I need a massage.
None of that. Oh, it was great. I went for the relaxing massage, 40 minutes. I think either I fell asleep or she put the clock forward when I was really relaxed because
I
it went
totally
very
think they
quickly.
do that.
Very quickly indeed. But the table that I was lying on was heated, right? And she had it up too hot. So you know when you get like really hot stomach and you feel sick?
Yeah.
I had like hot, sicky stomach, and I was in a terrible state.
Yeah, you shouldn't really be warming up stomachs unless you've got a bellyache.
I always worry as well when I'm being massaged by, let's be honest, a hot lady. Is she going to ask the question?
The happy finish.
Would you like a happy finish? There was a brilliant episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm the other day when Larry David is getting massaged, and she's like a proper masseuse. And then they're about to finish. She goes, "Oh, would you like me to finish you off?" He goes, "Yeah, please." And she starts. I know, and I was worried, so I can never quite relax in the massage. So I'm worried that at some point I'm going to have to either upset a lady by saying I don't want her to masturbate
It's their job.
me.
They won't be upset if they're professional.
Or I'm going to have to do it and effectively cheat on my wife because I don't want to let down a strange woman by saying no.
Who is it more important not to let down?
At that moment in time, it's the strange woman I'm with because she's in that room.
Well, then more shame on you.
More
Mixed
shame.
two different
More
things.
shame. More shame on me. 0330 123 1215. Plenty to get your tongue around there. Shoes, inventions, shouting on phones, Snoop Dogg and masturbation. Yes, well done. You've chosen this show, Iain Lee, Absolute Radio, and good for you for tuning in. You'd be a fool not to, but yet many millions don't. 0330 123 1215. Inventions that should happen, comfortable shoes, tongues on shoes, masturbation, massages, and the Snoop Dogg. It's all happening. Farrell. Southampton.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my name's Phil.
Who? Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, it says Farrell on my screen. It's Phil, Eloise.
Farrell?
But you could tell just then that you couldn't really... It's muffled. I couldn't really understand.
All right, let's hang on a minute. Barry,
Yes, sir.
you haven't heard anything that's just happened, have you?
You said something about Farrell.
No, balls. Okay.
Phil.
Right, so, Farrell, say your name, and we're all going to try and guess what your name is, okay? So say it now.
I'm Phil.
Well, I would...
Fowl.
Fowl.
It's a type of curry. It's a very hot
Fowl.
curry.
I've got
Foul.
a really
And
bad
he-
signal. My name's Phil.
You tried to
P-H-I-L.
pronounce it better then,
Okay. Well,
in my defence.
Reading between the lines, I
Yes.
think, is a bit common, and we can't quite hear what he's saying.
Oh,
Oh, Barry. Farrell, what... Yeah, all right, steady on. Farrell, what can we do for you?
basically, I've got an invention for you.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Good.
please.
It has just dawned on me that by putting out this topic, we are almost inviting Noel Taylor to call in, which would be awful. But let's see how we get on.
Basically, I was talking to a friend a little while ago, and you know that we said like sort of cassette Walkmans and all those things in the 80s, and like VHS players, and they got like DVD players and stuff like that.
Yes.
Basically, I was saying, as there's no cassette players and CDs sort of players going out of the web MP3s now.
Can I interject?
Barry, yes, Barry.
What about the invention which would allow you to hear what someone's saying on the phone when they're talking? Because I can't hear a damn word that Fowl is saying.
Hang on, let's have a little recap. So, Fowl, basically, you're talking about Sony Walkman cassette players.
Yeah, sort of saying how they've gone out of popularity, I guess, in the last few years.
Not one word.
Barry, shut up!
Not a single word do I understand.
Oh, so sorry.
Don't, Fowl, listen, don't, Barry's, but you've got to remember, Barry's a very, very old
Can
man.
your listeners hear that? I'm not sure they can. What I heard was this. I heard ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-boo, Now, I
I've got a really bad
suggest...
phone signal right now.
You've got what,
Yes, I
Fowl?
didn't hear that either.
Hang on, Fowl, you've got what?
I've got a really bad phone signal right now.
He's got a really bad sinus problem right now, Barry.
No, I've got a really bad phone signal.
Chinese problem.
Fowl. So you've got a Walkman and you want to what? Do what with it? You want to get Blondie's Greatest Hits on cassette?
Well, I'm not saying that. As we've got MP3s now, there could be an invention one day where you could get an MP3 player in the kitchen with sort of locally kitchen commodities in the one invention.
Now, be honest, did you understand that, Ian?
So, Barry, I'm trying to understand. It's not made easy by having some
By
old
me.
duffer. Yes, exactly. Well done. You've picked up where I'm going with this. By having,
Okay.
So,
All right, continue. continue.
Shall I
Please continue.
Shall I finish the rollicking, Barry, or have you got the point?
No, get on with it. Go on.
Right. So, Fal, you're in the kitchen with your Walkman, and you want what?
Yeah, basically, if you get like a toaster and a sandwich toaster, you could get like all the sort of major kitchen commodities in one invention. So like one big super sort of invention for the kitchen.
I got that. Did you just use the phrase, one big super sort of invention for the kitchen? You said that.
I've got a better signal. You can hear me now.
Barry.
Yes.
Fowler suggested one big super sort of invention for the kitchen. Now, you've got to admit that is a good idea.
It wouldn't work. Because then, if you've got one invention...
One big super sort of invention for the kitchen.
Anything else.
No, of course you
wouldn't need to buy anything else, would you? So you save money to send on radios.
It's genius. So he's suggesting, Barry, one big super sort of invention for the kitchen, which means you wouldn't need to buy anything else.
I've got one more thing to say as well, if that's all right.
Oh, well, let's let Barry dissect this first of all. Barry.
Well, what I gleaned from that is that you said some words, Ian, that I understood. That Bow or Fowl or Farrell said something that I didn't. Oh, Phil, yeah, any of you.
There we go. You got it in the end.
Okay, Fal. So what was the? That's an excellent invention, by the way. We've been slightly flippant.
Can anyone else hear what you're saying? Seriously, or is it just me?
Stop it! Stop picking on him, Barry.
Oh.
He's never called in before, and he's never going to call in again at this rate. Fal, you're doing. Shut up. Fal, you're doing an excellent job. Ignore Barry.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Ian.
He won't be around for much longer.
Thank you.
Fal, and you have one more thing you wanted to say, sir.
Yeah, basically for the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been advising for an exam, and I've listened to your show every night, and it's made me laugh all through revision.
Oh, well,
and I've done my exam today, so I want to say thank you for sort of guiding me through it.
What exam did you have?
It was about globalisation in sport, my university course.
It's about what? Globalisation in sport?
Yeah, sort of advertising sort of how big companies can make money through sport.
Give me an example of one of the questions you got, and we'll see, Barry and I will see if we can answer it.
Basically, I had to describe how the cultural identity of the United States was changed through globalisation.
Barry, over to you. Discuss.
The cultural identity of the United States has done what?
How sort of globalisation has changed sport in the United States. How advertising's changed sport.
Oh, is it to do with obesity?
Not true.
It normally is. I mean, I watched Jamie Oliver tonight.
He's fat, isn't he?
He's a bit rich, and he's a big fat fella telling the Americans what they should eat. Charity begins at home, mate. Those in glass houses shouldn't stuff themselves full of hamburgers.
Phil, I'm glad that we helped you through your exam.
I hope that's some help.
So don't let Barry put you off from calling again.
I won't do. No problem.
Nice to talk to you, mate. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Phil.
This is the new me, Barry. I'm being diplomatic. I couldn't understand a bloody word he was saying either, if I'm honest.
It's something about he was following homosexuality during Eurovision and you helped him, wasn't it? Something like that.
Oh, you must have been gutted about the Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, I was. I like Great Britain or the United Kingdom to do quite well in that.
And you like a bit of blue, don't you?
I like the boys in blue. That's Cannon and Ball with their 1978. You know.
Anyway,
do you want
you've
to
called
go
in...
to a song, or what do you want to do?
You're making me laugh, Barry, but I fear this conversation is going to end on a sour note this evening.
No, it's about massage. Do you want to prepare the listeners? The vision of an old man being...
Hang on, Barry, so I'm bored of you. Eloise, do you want your microphone up or off?
I don't mind. I only just sat up to readjust myself.
Okay. You decide.
I guess, well, it's got to be off now. Oh, no. We're doing my new thing, aren't we, of trying not to answer as many calls during...
Yeah, exactly. So your voice has been missed the last few days.
Hello? I phoned in. Does anyone want to talk to me? Hello? Anyone there? Oh, I see. It's like that, isn't it? I'll get to the point. I had a massage the other day. The lady says... Hello?
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
It's Jim the Dancer.
Jim the Dancer?
That's correct. How are you?
Oh, not so dusty. What are you dancing to tonight?
Mr. Bombastic tonight.
He's fantastic, Mr. Bombastic.
Absolutely.
what are you doing tomorrow? What are you going to dance to tomorrow, Jim?
Tomorrow I'm doing My Piano from Diana Ross.
Oh, she's wonderful, isn't she?
Yeah, fantastic, yeah.
What's a difficult song to dance to?
The one I've done tonight, which I'm putting on tomorrow, One Bat Boom Wah. I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
One
Bat Boom Wah or something like that, yeah. I'm not quite sure. One Bat Boom Wah.
One bat boom bah.
One Bat Boom Wah.
One
Bat Boom Wah.
Sorry, one
bat boom bah.
One Bat Boom Wah.
One ba boo ba.
One bat to ma.
One bat boom bah.
That's it, yeah. You got it all in one.
One bat to ma.
One Bat Boom Wah.
I've never heard of it. I'm just enjoying you saying those foreign words.
One bat boom bah.
It's 1978 it came out.
They call me bombastic.
One ba boo ba.
One bombastic in the fantastic. I'm made of plastic. In the non-plastic. Oh, no, I'm not plastic. Oh, no, that's plastic. I had a plastic for all my dinner.
Boom Bat Boom Wah.
What's it called? One what?
Boom Bat Boom Wah. One Bat Boom Wah.
Hello.
I've also done... Huh?
Well, listen. You gonna... Hello?
One bat
Hello,
boom bah.
yeah. One Bat Boom Wah.
One ba boo ba.
One Bat Boom Wah.
Umba suba.
Uh-huh.
Well, I won't tell my amusing story about being massaged. I'll
You had
say
a massage?
goodnight.
You had a massage the other night, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, I had a massage the other night. The lady says, do you want a happy finish? I says, go on then. She disappeared out the room. She come back 20 minutes later and said, finished yet?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Do you have a lot of massages there?
No, I think the moment's gone.
Oh. I've had
Yeah,
loads
nice.
in my time.
Well, that's a horrible image for me to go to bed with, but I'll say the night to Trevor Cardy. No! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. Well done. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call. If you've never listened to the show before, and we are getting new listeners all the time, I think. We'll find out tomorrow when we get the figures, hopefully. Maybe we're getting less, I don't know. The way it works is I sit here and talk a load of old tosh, and you call in, and you can either talk about the tosh of which I speak, or you can call in about tosh that you want to speak about yourself. Sometimes it's serious, generally it's not. 0330 123 1215. And we call you back as well, so it doesn't cost you that much money, which means you can call us from abroad and we'll call you back as well. It's all very good. Tonight we're talking about inventions that you think should exist, tongues on shoes, massage, Snoop Dogg, loads of stuff, really. I don't quite know why, but we're talking about it. Let's go to Jerry. Hello, Jerry!
Wouldn't it be funny if the Samaritans played that while you were on hold?
It would be hilarious, wouldn't it? My mum was a Samaritan for a while.
Was she?
Yeah, and they have to have, you get given a pseudonym, so you have to use an assumed name. You can't use your real name in case the people that you're speaking to are kind of get fixated on you and try and hunt you down and kill you or something. And my mum did it for a while, and she said she stopped doing it because, partly because a lot of people were just phoning up to masturbate,
Can people do that?
Yeah. Oh, well, listen. If you listen to the show, you know the kind of freaks that will phone up something at 1:45 at night. So people would phone up masturbate. And if you're a Samaritan, you're not allowed to hang up at all. So even if they're, giving you abuse or whatever, you're not allowed to hang up. You've got to sit there and kind of go, I'm still here. And also, she was going through a bit of a tough time herself. And people were phoning up with all these problems, and she said, you know what, I just thought, pull yourself together, for crying out loud. You think you've got it tough, and which is not the best attitude for a Samaritan to have, so she knocked it on the head. Anyway, Jerry, you've not called in to about my mother, although it's always interesting. What can I do for you?
I heard a blast from the past today, Mastertronic.
Mastertronic? How does that go?
They've got a new game out.
Oh, have they?
Ghost Sniper or something.
Oh.
I haven't heard them for years. They made them 199 games.
Yeah, they were good, Mastertronic. I used to like a little bit of the old Mastertronic.
My first ever game, who done it?
I don't know. Who did do it?
Can't remember. It was some little stick man.
I am very excited because L.A. Noire is coming out this Friday, which is going to... I don't know if it's going to be my cup of tea necessarily, but it's going to revolutionise video games, apparently. And you have to kind of tell if people are lying or not by the way... Although I've got a friend who's played it, and he said, but it's kind of obvious when they lie, because they sort of won't look at you and they rub their ears and they kind of go, I'm lying. So, but I'm looking forward to it. It's the first time in a long time, Jerry, I've been excited about a video game release.
What was the last one I bought? Gran Turismo 5.
Gran Turismo 5. Well. Ever had a happy finish, Jerry?
Well, so...
Huh?
I have to be careful.
OK, so that means... No, you haven't, but yes, you have.
It's hard when the sexy carer comes in.
Oh, blimey. Is it hard when the sexy carer comes in?
Well, that's what you have to try and...
Exactly. Steady on, young ears and all that. We get your point, and as she may well do. So, and I suppose, do they ever kind of go, oh, look at that, come on, let's give you a hand, let's roll up the sleeve, get on the glove, and do they ever...
They get a bit happy.
Do they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Hey, Jerry, you can't go wrong there.
It's paid for.
Well, exactly. All bases for Eloise. Come on, Eloise.
I can't get involved in this.
Jerry's not very well. He pays his taxes. He's got carers coming in. Come on.
I don't think that's in their job description.
It's very caring. Very caring.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. No, they're doing a nice job. Well, Jerry, I'm glad to hear that you are, that you are making up for the shortfalls that you've been handed in life by getting one or two perks.
Tell you what's a sexy tongue?
Sorry?
Sexy tongue on the shoe.
Oh, yeah?
Adidas Ewing Guy.
Yeah.
That's the best tongue I've ever seen on a shoe.
Whose tongue?
Adidas.
Yeah.
Ewing.
Yeah.
As in Southwark.
Yeah, I've got to Google this. You've actually got a specific tongue. An Adidas,
I love that.
An Adidas Ewing. Hang on. Adidas.
Tahai.
Tahai?
H-I. Come from Stoke, so I can't pronounce my H's.
Oh, that does look like a very, very luxurious tongue. Oh, that looks like a fan. It goes quite high up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You'll never have to pull that out then.
Oh, look at that.
Been searching for them for years. Can't find a pair anywhere.
Well, then that's your problem. Can't help you with that. Maybe we could tell your carers to stop playing with your winkle and get him to look for you.
And Phil.
Yes?
Sounds like the teacher of Charlie Brown.
He did sound a lot like the teacher of Charlie Brown.
Can't understand a bloody word he was saying.
Jerry, lovely to talk to you.
Take care.
Ta-ta, there we go. We love Jerry. Oh, hello, who's this? From Mayfair.
It's Alfred.
Hello, Alfred, how are you doing?
I'm Ian.
Yes.
Sometimes in life, Ian.
Yes.
When you've had a hard day.
Yes.
You need someone like you.
Yes.
On the end of the phone to talk to.
Oh, blimey, what has happened now, mate?
I'm doing my shopping for Master Bruce this morning.
Yes.
I'm getting him his favourite Bovril hula hoops.
Yeah.
And licorice all sorts.
Yes.
And as I'm coming back up the drive.
Yes.
I've noticed that the house is on fire.
Oh, blimey, I hate it when that happens.
Oh, my God. I rushed in. I searched everywhere, and I found Master Bruce in the big hall with a roof timber burning on his chest.
Oh, my God.
I ran in, and I pushed it as this.
Oh, fantastic, Alfred.
Outside.
Yes.
I said, "Hey, what happened?" And he said, "I was cooking some toast, Welsh rabbit. You know what Welsh rabbit is, don't you?
Cheese on toast, isn't it?
Cheese on toast.
Yeah.
We've had to say what it is because some people might have thought he was actually toasting
A
a
rabbit.
Welsh rabbit.
No, he
yes.
won't be doing that. No, not in the slightest. Well, we have to
No,
clear that up, yes.
so, okay, just hang on a minute. Ian.
Sorry, Alfred, I do apologise.
Alfred? Yes, sir. Thank you for saving me today, Alfred. Sir, you don't have to say thank you. It's my job. We can rebuild the house. It's only a house, Alfred. Only a house? This is your family's house. You've lived there for over 400 years. Your grandparents were born here and your mother. And your father is your ancestral home. This is your life. This is you.
Is everything all right, Alfred?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alfred. It's all right, sir. Go make yourself a cup of cocoa. Hello, Ian. I'm sorry about that. I was just having a bit of a dispute. Anyway, Ian, what I'd like to say is if anyone does want to toast Welsh rabbit, take the toaster into someone else's house and burn that down. It's got to be a lot better than your own house.
Alfred, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Alfred, one of my favourite callers of all time. One of my least favourite calls of all time is on now. Verinda.
Hey.
Hey, Vinny.
So,
June the 3rd, you still up for it?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Yeah. His mother and father were born in the same house.
Sorry?
The bloke who was on before.
Yeah, what's so weird about that? Maybe he lived in a hospital.
Okay, forget it.
Yeah, forget it.
What was he? Who was it? Michael Caine.
Sorry?
He sounded like Michael Caine.
It was Alfred. It is Alfred.
What the hell is he all about then?
I don't know. What the hell are you all about then?
I'm just a caller.
Who was I talking to the other day? Oh, when we went to meet Brian Wilson, I met Brian Wilson's driver. It was a lovely chap whose name has completely escaped me. Oh, that'd be interesting. Do you want to get line one? Whose name had completely escaped me.
Obviously not lovely enough then.
Well, I wasn't going to bother listening to his name. But him and his son used to listen to me on LBC, right?
Yeah.
And he said, I used to love the show on LBC. Who was that girl that used to call in, that Indian girl that used to call in and moan about stuff all the time? I said, Verinda? He went, yes, we used to like her. And I said, she still calls me up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did he put him straight? I'm a bloke.
No, I didn't. No.
Why not?
Because I think it's funny that people think you're a girl.
Oh, I don't sound like a girl, though.
You do. Vinny?
Yeah?
Could you say hello to Fat Boy the Masturbator?
All right, then. Hello, Fat Boy the Masturbator.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah. How's it hanging?
Yeah, it's well. It's hanging well. I'm just relaxing now, isn't it?
Yeah. So are you masturbating right now?
No, I just heard you, so I thought I'd give you a call.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
So what do you normally masturbate over then?
Pornos. I just watch pornos all day long. Just put it on the DVD player. I just watch all. Do you have any? What's your favourite type of pornos?
Don't really watch them.
Eh?
Don't really watch them.
Huh?
Don't watch them.
Oh, don't you masturbate?
Not that much.
When was the last time you masturbated? Huh? Hello?
I think Vinny's crying.
Vinny's crying?
Vinny, you're right.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
He's sorry, Vinny.
Oh, okay.
But we would like an answer to that question.
About 6 months ago. I was a bit lonely, so I just switched over.
Switched over?
To babe station.
Okay.
They take all my credit. It's ridiculous. I can't even call the radio up. It takes all of it away. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Verinda, what would you like to say?
So, do you have constantly watch pornos or something?
I don't know about that. What?
Yeah.
What did you? No, not about that. Let's move away from that. Vinny, Fat Boy, we'll come to you in a minute. Vinny, why did you call in?
I forgot now.
Okay, Fat Boy, why did you call in?
Oh, I forgot now.
Okay, thanks very much for calling, ladies. Well, we had them all at the same time. That proves that the Fat Boy isn't Vinny. That was what everyone was worried about. But it would turn out he's not. Okay, Noel Taylor, we'll get to you in a bit. Other people are calling in. I can see 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Inventions, tongues, Snoop Dogg, massages, the whole kit and caboodle is being discussed this evening on Absolute.
Words like violence break the silence. All day down.
Hello, Ian Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is through there, you right?
Yo.
Yo. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. There's some weirdo on Facebook who keeps messaging me saying, Ian, I want to make a complaint. Call me on this number. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, why should you chase the complaint?
Maybe later on, if we get really desperate, then I will definitely give him a call. But until then, you can call us, you silly sausage. Paul's in Glasgow. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, how you doing?
You don't care.
No, I don't care.
No, you don't. Anyway, what can we do for you? 'Cause this is awkward.
I was wondering, have you ever had a homosexual experience?
What do you mean by homosexual exactly?
Well, have you ever been with a man?
Been with a man? Be specific.
Well, sexually?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Just with that voice you've got, know what I mean? It just seems to me like you've been abused, know what I mean?
I've been what?
You've been with a man.
I'm making out every third word, Paul. Try that again.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just with your squeaky little voice.
Yes. Oh, you think I sound gay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not, but thank you for thinking of me.
No, I'm not gay. I've got 3 girlfriends, know what I mean?
Oh, so you're not gay, you're just an idiot. Okay, well, that's great news, Paul. Well done.
Right. So.
There's more, is there? Okay, let's see where this is going to go, shall we?
No, I'm just saying, you just sound as if you're a bit like the loafers, you know what I mean?
Okay. And other various 70s euphemisms for being homosexual. I'm not, Paul, but you know, thank you for asking.
That's okay.
Anything else before we go?
No.
Thanks very much for calling. Sorry to disappoint all my homosexual fans as well. I'm not gay, but, you know, don't let that put you off. Mr. Fuzzy. That was weird, Eloise, wasn't it?
Really weird.
What was that all about?
On off air to me, sounded really like jovial.
Yeah,
And...
he was a mentalist. If it would make a difference if whether I were gay or straight or not. Mr. Fuzzy.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Fuzzy.
Hi. I've got some ideas to make the show good again.
What do you mean good again? Hang on a minute.
Well, like it used to be.
Okay, go on.
Bring back Win, Win or Lose.
Oh, that was from like years ago, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was the best feature you've ever had.
Hang on, was that here? Or that was at the other place, wasn't it?
No, that was here.
What happened on Win, Win or Lose? I can't remember.
You got some stuff sent in, and then you just gave it away.
I don't tend to get that much stuff sent in anymore.
Oh, just give us anything. Rubbish. Promos.
Okay. Any other ideas to make the show good again?
Davis.
Bring back
Davis.
How would that make the show good?
He was great.
In what?
You never got any good guests when you had Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, the guests are rubbish.
Ringo's rubbish.
You're saying Ringo Starr, Brian Wilson, Mickey Dolenz are rubbish? Come on.
Ray Davis is rubbish.
Dave Davis is rubbish. What are you saying, Mr. Fuzzy?
Compared to the callers.
Would you...
Well, I can't help the callers. It's the crap that I get given.
See, I want to know what's happening with Davis's spinning.
Listen, this is all stuff from years ago, Fuzzy. Listen.
Yeah, I know. I'm living in the past.
I know you're living in the past. Come into 2011 with me and Eloise. Come on, take our hands and jump into the present and embrace it.
What kind of things are you doing, Eloise, that's in line with Davis's spinning?
Well, I tell you what she's not doing. She's not sucking the life out of the show, arguing with me, and being rude to the callers off air. Those are three things she's not doing.
Or rude to the guests.
That
was part of the show, that was. I like that bit.
Oh, I hated that bit.
It was reality. It wasn't part of the show.
Eloise is a little bit too nice.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I sound really nice right now.
Yeah, she's
I'm
got a bit
thinking nice thoughts about you, Mr. Fuzzy.
She's got
the little giggle kind of gives it away.
Yeah,
you can't be horrible and do a little giggle.
Yeah.
Davis never giggled.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Because he was really horrible.
That was his best feature.
It was his best feature. All right, Mr. Fuzzy. Well, Eloise, I hate to say that, but after tonight at 1 o'clock, you're fired.
Okay.
Yes.
And we'll get Davis back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that all right, Mr. Fuzzy?
Yeah, I'm happy now.
Good lad. There we go. Sorry, Eloise. It's I've got to respond
Fair
to
dues.
what the callers want, and that's what they want. Noel Taylor.
Hello, Ian. I wonder if Eloise getting the Guinness Book of Records for the most times she's been fired.
Probably not.
I've got an invention. No, I've got an invention to make your listener rich.
Oh, okay.
What it is?
Why, when you call up, do I always kind of just feel a real sense of ennui?
What does that mean? Unease.
Just, disappointment, emptiness, spiritual void,
dear.
sadness, depression.
Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, what it is? It's an electric car.
Right. Yeah.
Noisemaker.
An electric car noisemaker. Okay.
Yeah. So, like when you're a kid, you have a push bike, and it makes a noise because you put a peg on the frame and a bit of cardboard. Did you ever used to do that? And it brushes against the spokes and makes a noise.
Yeah. I had Spokey Dokes, which Spokey Dokes did a similar thing.
Yeah. So it's same principle as that. On the inside of a wheel of an electric car, you have a ridge on the wheel, so it makes a noise because it's against the law to have an electric car that doesn't make a noise. Did you know that?
What do you mean it's against the law to have an electric car that doesn't make a noise?
Because of safety, electric car has to make a noise.
Well, what kind of noise does it have to make?
Any sort of noise.
But I've been in electric cars that are pretty near silent.
Right. I wonder if you can get me on this morning.
Nope.
As an inventor.
Nope.
Oh. All the things I do for you. What are you tapping in? I'm a bit worried now. I'm the worried one now.
No, it's not illegal for electric cars not to make a noise.
How do you know that? You Googled it and...
Yeah, I looked on the internet. Yeah, I trust the internet more than I trust you.
But what did you Google? What words?
I put in electric car noise.
Oh, right. Okay.
So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm never going to get you on this morning.
Oh, please.
Nope. Woo! Oh, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Gareth. Ah.
Hello.
Yes.
Do you know? Because Ian, I'm a podcast person, as you may or may not know.
I salute you, sir. I salute you.
Yes. And I was listening to the one where you're having problems with a dog sniffing your crotch.
Yes, it happens from time to time. They will not leave my balls alone.
Well, I've got a solution.
Oh, okay, go on.
It's a proper dog whisperer solution.
Yes.
So whenever the dog is sort of edging towards your crotch,
Yes.
as they sometimes want to do,
Yeah.
you grab them sort of just like behind the ears, and you force them in. You hold them in between your legs.
Oh,
and
hello.
So to begin with,
Yeah.
they're sort of like, oh, this is quite nice, and then after about sort of 5-6 seconds, they start to struggle a little bit, and then eventually, once they start to struggle, then you let them go, and then if they come back to explore again, you do the same again, and after about 2 or 3 times, they just go, I don't like that anymore.
Okay, so you're forcing the dog into your crotch.
Yes, but only literally you do it for like 5-6 seconds, and then they don't like it.
Yeah.
So they're quite comfortable, and then they start to struggle, and then you let them go.
Gareth, have you tried this yourself?
I have, because my brother's dog did exactly this, and it was embarrassing for everyone.
Yeah.
And so I just thought, because dogs are they're very easily trained.
Yeah.
So you just sort of give them just a slightly sort of, oh, I don't like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they're absolutely fine after that, but they just don't go anywhere near anyone's crotch actually, because they associate the thing with uncomfortableness.
My fear would be that the dog would enjoy it and would stay there even longer.
Well, no, they do. To begin with, they do, because they have a jolly good old sniff.
Yeah.
And the trick is that you just hold them, and you've got to be patient, and eventually they'll go, oh, and then they'll try to pull away, and then you hold them just a bit longer, and then let them go.
Why do they sniff crotches? I'm guessing it's because of salt, is it?
Well, I think it's all sorts of intriguing smells going on.
Well, mine smell as fresh as
like roses,
like roses. But that's why dogs lick people's faces. It's not affection or anything like that. It's because they want to lick the salt off your face.
Yes, as cats especially, they want the salt. Then
And I've got very, very salty balls.
Well, that's nice. That's very nice.
It
Sam
is
Danger's
nice.
a very lucky lady.
Jeez, if only she realised how lucky she was. Have you got any pets, Gareth?
No, not much to my lovely lady's disappointment. She would love little furry things running around the place, but I'm allergic to most of them.
Oh, you're not playing the old allergic card, are you, Gareth? For God's sakes, come on. Do people still fall for that? No one's allergic to animals.
Yeah, no, she still falls. No, she's right beside me. So,
oh, I don't know.
It's totally really bad allergies.
I'm tempted to get something because we've got the boy. We've got a cat who's wonderful and stuff. But I'm tempted to get another little animal, be it a goldfish or a guinea pig or a puppy, because it'd be nice for the baby to kind of have something to grow up with and play with and stuff. You can't really play with goldfish, I admit, but I'm tempted to get something. Thing is, if you get a dog, then you can never go on holiday again, can you?
Yes, it's a really lovely, cute, fluffy millstone around your neck.
I'd love to have a dog, but that's just the worry of, well, we're going away for 2 weeks. No, we can't. We've got the bloody dog.
There's kennels, though. There are kennels.
I couldn't. I'd feel bad.
I know. And they come back with, like, kennel cough as well.
Yeah.
And you feel terrible. But then you get over it. It's fine.
Gareth, thank you for your dog ball advice.
All right.
What happened there? All right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We're on here till 1 o'clock. Then is it Polly tonight?
No, it's back to Mark.
It's Mark. I got it wrong. Yes, I got it wrong tonight. Mark Crossley, Stills and Nash will be on at 1 o'clock. Inventions that you think need to be done. Ways to make the show better. Apparently, is one of the themes. Ways to make the show better again. Seems to be the theme. 0330 123 1215. We'll speak to Cosmic Malcolm after this.
Absolute Radio.
As soon as you get your renewals pack, it's time.
Everything could change.
Yes. Cosmic Malcolm is in Brixton.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Cosmic Malcolm.
I've got an invention.
Okay.
I mean, if someone could invent a way of getting rid of the government.
Oh.
And then maybe we could get rid of wars and poverty. I mean, someone gets rid of the governments, and that would be remembered for the rest of history.
Well, if governments were got rid of, Cosmic Malcolm, then yes, that would definitely be remembered for the rest of history. But how would they be got rid of? Would it be...
It'd be an invention. Someone would have to invent it.
What kind of invention would it be? Would it be like a big gun?
It would be suddenly people sort of listening instead of just like acting like sheeple.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be. I know it sounds crazy.
It does sound crazy. Yeah, you've got that right. Yeah.
But I think it takes something crazy to, like
Mark Chapman.
Nobody could imagine that computers and all this stuff would happen, would they?
When?
In the 1800s.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't. Okay, but if we had no government, Cosmic Malcolm, wouldn't there be anarchy?
Well, this is the thing. This is what everybody thinks. But
no different.
Well, you was talking about inventions.
Yeah.
And I think that would be. I just think that. Yeah. That it would be the invention of a lifetime.
There's definitely something in it. Definitely something in it. And what would we have to replace the government?
Well, instead of a government, we'd have people making decisions. Instead of just a few people. Sort of everybody would be making the decisions.
The thing is, though, and I understand what you're saying.
Sorry.
But that wouldn't that make everything so tedious if we all had to make decisions about everything? I mean, we've been making decisions all the time. I'm quite happy to let a bunch of faceless, smug gits in suits make all the boring decisions for me. About what day of the week the bins get collected and all that stuff. I really couldn't care less about.
Jobs, people would do that as a job. Yeah.
Right. Okay, but so what? People would decide what days the bins were collected.
Well, somebody would invent a system. Somebody would go, well, hang on a minute. We don't need those people like Labour and Conservative.
We'll get someone else.
And suddenly it's just, I don't know what it is.
No.
I didn't think of that. It's just you said invention.
Yep, you've grabbed, what you've done, Malcolm, that not many of the other callers have done tonight, is you've grabbed the bull by the horns, and we're running with it now.
Thank you.
No, thank you for taking the time and making the effort to do that. Would you ever consider running for Parliament, Cosmic Malcolm, and trying to change the system from within?
Yes, I would.
So what if you were in Parliament and then they got rid of you with an invention?
Well, I'd accept it. I mean, I'd have to get there first.
Yeah, exactly. What would your if you ran for Parliament? What would your manifesto be?
Well, it'd be very green.
Okay.
But it would be that I'd have to. I mean, all this money we spend on wars and everything else.
Yeah.
We could have more, like they did with the yes and no thing, with the have. We could have more people just sort of asking people to vote. It wouldn't cost that much.
Yeah.
If we could save money with all the wars and stuff.
Oh, listen, hey, I'm a pacifist, Malcolm, and I think all the money we're spending on wars and weapons and stuff like that is crazy. I wouldn't necessarily put that money back into referendums, though. I'd think of something a bit groovier that we could do with it.
Well, we have to make it groovy.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be groovy. Groovy. Hey, man, what kind of music do you like?
Well, I go from sort of like Pink Floyd to sort of house, sort of ambient stuff.
Do you like Yes at all? A bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pink Floyd and Yes. When you started speaking,
I share the Beatles with you, the later stuff, but
no.
I was going to phone you the other night, but I didn't. But about the Monkees and Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel the same about Bob Dylan as you do the Monkees, and the same as you feel about the Monkees as I feel Bob Dylan.
But you bum Bob Dylan.
Eh?
You love Bob Dylan.
Yeah, like you
I just
do
don't
the
get it.
Monkees.
I don't get Dylan.
I know. You said that. Yeah.
And I've tried. It's
but
not.
I don't really get the Monkees. Though.
Well,
but
the Monkees.
I can appreciate that you like them, though, man, because I can tell you really do.
Listen, man, you should watch the film Head. You would love it. It's cosmic, Malcolm. It's cosmic. Honestly, watch the film Head. Listen, the reason I kind of like the Monkees as I approached my 40s is they were the first band that I was ever into. I like the TV series. I like the story of their, the fact they're manufactured and they emerged as a real pop group. They're not the greatest band in the world, but I've got a very, very soft spot for them, and they will always be my favourite band.
And
But
that's
Dylan,
nice.
I've worked at it, and it's not a casual. I don't like him. I've really listened to him, and I just don't. I don't get it. There's a few really good songs. Lay Lady Lay. That the Sign on the Window is a great song. That's it.
I had on Channel 4. I hope you don't mind me saying Radio 4.
Radio 4, okay, yeah.
But
No, I don't mind you saying Radio 4.
There was American judges that now quote his lyrics when they're deciding a case.
Yeah.
And if that is true, I was listening to it.
Well, there you go. Hey, Malcolm, say hello to Rick.
Hello, Rick.
Hi there.
All right. How are you, Rick?
All right.
Yeah, I'm
What do you
Cousin Malcolm.
What are you doing on this show?
What am I doing? I haven't talked to Ian for a long, long time.
Already?
No, not for a long time, no.
Well, it's my
What are you
turn
up
now.
to?
Sorry?
What are you up to, Rick?
I don't know. I'm still thinking.
Right. We're all thinking, aren't we?
Well, not all of the callers. Now, Rick, you are into the environment, and I think Cosmic Malcolm is as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What part of the environment do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, the parts of I just think that wasn't what I called about, like someone inventing a way of getting with the government, but I mean the whole environment is important. It's as simple as that, really.
Very, very simple.
Yeah, I have actually got a theory, on how we can stop all wars.
Well, you could be my minister for. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
No, listen, don't interrupt me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I think to stop wars, I think men should be genetically engineered so they become pregnant. If men would become pregnant, wars would stop because men wouldn't want to go to war if they're pregnant. You get my point?
It's very bizarre, but yeah.
No, seriously, if you're pregnant, would you want to go to war?
No, that's kind of a statement. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
or Rick, following on from that logic, and this might be a little bit easier and more achievable because that's quite a good point.
Yeah.
If there was a way of making you want to go for a poo, then would you want to go to war if you needed a poo?
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah.
Why is that? Why is
that?
Well, it's
Ian.
Yes, Rick.
Can I come on your slut walk? Wait, laughing.
Where's Verinda when you need her?
Would you like to come on my slut walk, Rick?
Yeah, but there's only one problem.
Yeah.
My sister's clothes don't fit me anymore. What should I do?
That sounds perfect for the slut walk.
No, I don't have any clothes. Do you have any hot pants, Ian?
Yes, I do actually have a spare pair of hot pants.
Yeah, can I borrow them?
You could have them.
What colour are they?
They're black PVC.
I think I'll pass.
Malcolm, do you want to come on our slut walk?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds like a date, guys. I'm well up for it.
I've heard you mention it, but I don't know what it is.
Well, basically, we are reclaiming the right to dress as sluts.
I thought some people had already done that.
It's happening this is a real thing. It's big in Canada, and it's starting to happen in America. It was after a Canadian police officer, I think.
Because they've already done that, haven't they?
Yeah, a Canadian police officer said that girls who dressed as sluts deserved to be attacked, to be molested. It was kind of their fault. I'm paraphrasing a lot, but that was kind of the basic thrust. And so a lot of people are reclaiming the right to dress as a slut and not be sexually attacked. And they're holding slut walks. And I'm thinking of holding a slut walk.
Be able to dress what you know.
You should be able to wear what the hell you want.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Rick... I think Rick has gone. Rick, have you gone?
I'm still here. Where's Eloise?
She's through there.
What have you done with her?
I haven't done anything. Eloise, have I done anything with you?
No.
Hello, Eloise. I haven't said hello to you.
We spoke on the phone earlier, Cosmic Malcolm.
Oh, right. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Hey, listen, Rick.
What?
Malcolm, I've got a great idea, right? I haven't smoked a joint in 6.5 years, but why don't we all meet up, put on one of Cosmic Malcolm's Pink Floyd albums, and smoke a big fat doobie?
It would be.
Don't you be giving me no wireless evils, yeah?
Sorry, Rick?
Don't you be giving me no wireless evils, yeah?
Don't be giving him wireless.
I'll be giving you no wireless evils, Rick.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
I'm a peaceful tarot card reader.
Yeah, listen, man, we're all just going to get stoned and chill out.
Nah, I don't do drugs are bad, yeah.
Malcolm, will you do me a tarot card reading?
Yeah, I'd love to give you a reading.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I bet you would.
But you have to
take your clothes
as
off.
long as you've got some question.
You have to let me touch your
I
boobs.
do have a question.
And all you have to do is have an open mind. I'd really love to do that.
Do you have to see her breasts, Cosmic Malcolm?
I do have a question. I want to know if
messing around
everything's
now.
going to work out with my flat.
Oh, good question.
Oh, you shouldn't say much.
Okay.
Oh, she said.
You shouldn't tell me too much.
She said too much.
No, but you shouldn't really.
No.
Because if somebody doesn't tell me anything, and then the more impressed they are when I tell them what's going on.
Okay, can you do it now, Malcolm?
I've got my cards in front of me, but what?
Can't be bothered.
If you can give it a try, I would love it.
What now?
Yeah, why not? You don't mind, Rick, do you?
No, I don't mind. No.
Okay.
Thanks, Rick.
Are you not going to come on the slut walk then, Rick?
I think I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Oh, you pass. Okay, Malcolm. Let's have it.
Go on, Michael.
Go on, Malcolm. No.
Well, do you want to think of a question?
I'm thinking of a question.
I bet it's about her flat.
I'm going to pick out just one card because it's difficult for me to shuffle them and.
Yeah.
And because I'm on.
Well, this all being bullshine, but
I'll
yes.
just pick out one card, yeah?
Thank you. Shush, Ian.
Sorry.
I picked out the.
Jack of Diamonds.
Six of Wands.
Six of Wands.
Wands are to do with air, which is to do with creative things or
flats,
sort of communication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're sitting on a horse, and you're victorious. It's achieving something. And other people are looking up to you, and you're sitting on a horse, which means that you have achieved something. And it's to do with the air, though. I think it's to do with intellect. I don't know what this is. I've just done.
Oh, it's a lot of rubbish, man. Can I ask a question, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Use your tarot card, yeah?
No, I want to know.
It's a question about Osama bin Laden. Are you ready, yeah?
I can't do that on my cards.
Try.
Not with not with stuff like that.
What's the question, Rick?
Try your best, yeah.
What's the question, Rick?
Well, just ask me what I think about it.
Do you think Osama bin Laden
thing?
Do you think Osama bin Laden is going to be made the patron saint for terrorism?
I don't like the way the Americans were sort of going, oh, great, because somebody's dead.
Yeah, no,
I don't think you should do that with anybody.
No, that's fair. I don't think we should celebrate a man's death. Well, Malcolm, listen, thank you for doing the reading.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
hopefully Eloise will get something from that. And Rick,
I'll send you an email about that walk you were saying.
The slut walk, please do.
Yeah.
And we'll look forward to seeing you.
Ian, I just remind I'll
Lovely
come
to
on the
talk to you
walk.
again, Ian.
Lovely to talk
You're
to you,
coming
Malcolm.
to the walk, are you, Rick?
And you're going to come on the Rick.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
walk, are you, Rick?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay,
come.
we'll get it sorted out, and hopefully we'll see you dressed as a slut real soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Rick's really starting to come out of his shell.
Rick is one of my most favourite callers.
He used to call me years ago, and then I didn't hear from him for about 4 years, and now he's back.
I think I brought him back, Mr. Fuzzy.
I think you may have done. Oh, fantastic. Okay, right. We will play some adverts and the song, and then we'll take some calls straight to air for the last 20 minutes of the show before... no, Mark comes on. It's all over the place. I do apologise.
Absolute Radio.
I'm playing an ad. I've just fired the ads off.
Yeah.
And nothing's happened. Now the ads have stopped firing off. I don't know. I'm looking at. Did the ad fire off or not?
It said Absolute Radio. Try it again.
Well, I played. Okay.
It's not registering as the ads are being there.
Okay, I'm going to try the ads again. Here we go. Ooh, no, it don't. All right, try it one more time. Oh, blimey! The ads are broken.
Uh-oh.
The ads, because they look like they fired and then they froze.
I think you're going to have to go to song and I'm going to have to come and rejig.
Oh, yes, please, sir. Now that's stopped. Oh, God. Now REM has stopped. Oh, blimey. This is exciting, isn't it? I'm going to try REM again. Hang on. Nope. Oh, blimey! I don't know if we're broadcasting at all, dear listener. If you can hear this, then SOS. We are in very, very serious state. Let's try another record. Let's try Tears for Fears. Maybe Tears for Fears will work. No. Let's try.
Okay, I'm going to have to run upstairs. We'll have to come from up there.
We can't for the last 20 minutes.
Well, we can't.
Maybe you can play the records upstairs and I'll do... I'm an old man. I can't walk upstairs. I'm going to... oh, blimey. No. The system is what I like to call knackered. Mad Raymondo?
Hello?
Yeah, are you near a radio?
Yeah, well, you're radio. There's nothing's coming out of the radio, but I can hear you on my phone.
Oh, Eloise, nothing's coming out of the radio. Can you hear any...
Hello?
Oh, turn the radio on, Raymondo.
There are lots of beautiful places around the world, so go see them. British Midland International.
Eloise, go upstairs and get upstairs sorted. This is an emergency situation. An emergency situation is taking place. Repeat, this is an emergency broadcast. The radio station is... Oh, God. Oh, God. The radio station is collapsing around our ears. This is an emergency broadcast. If you can hear me, please send help to 1 Golden Square. Ramondo, I don't know if anyone can hear us at all.
Can I say, no, you are coming out. You're coming out perfectly. This is what happens when you've got someone on your show called Cosmic Malcolm. He's mucked everything up.
He's totally muffed everything up, hasn't he?
Because I can hear you're on the radio. You are on the radio.
There are lots of beautiful places, so go see them. So go see them. British Midland International.
Whoa, did you hear that?
5 seconds of British Midland, yeah.
This is mental. Okay, I can make this work. Hang on a second. This should be Tears for Fears. I'll be with you in a minute, Raymondo. I have no idea what's going on. I'm slightly terrified. Are you? Do stick with us, dear listener. We may have sorted this out, or we may not. I just don't know yet.
The world is collapsing. That stuff is driving me crazy. DJs communicate to the masses. Sex and violent classes. Now our children grow up prisoners all their life. Radio listeners!
Oh. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? That was exciting. I love it when things go wrong. But could you tell I was genuinely panicked then? Not the usual calm person that I claim to be. We may have to disappear in a minute and play some adverts that may or may not have been broadcast. We just don't know. But I'm out of here in 9 minutes. I don't give a stuff. It's Crosley's problem after 1 o'clock. He can deal with it. Raymondo!
Yes.
We are broadcasting now as far as I can tell.
You've left out 2 words.
Well, and what 2 words are they?
The Great.
The Mad. Yes, what do you want?
Well, a couple of things, but it's turned into 3. The first thing was you've got a bit mad in the last couple of days regarding Twitter.
I have had a little Twitter breakdown, yes. I've unfollowed everyone, and then my wife got very stroppy, so I'm following my wife, and that's it.
Yes. Yeah, well, my first thought was, why have you unfollowed her? I've just checked 10 minutes ago, I thought, oh, he's following one. Who's that? Same surname. Wife. He's given in to your wife.
Yeah, I gave in to my wife. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. She was getting genuinely stroppy about it, and so I thought, well, right. I'll follow her. I'll shut her up.
Yeah, but then surely the whole thing around what you were doing is just gone to pieces. So you might as well follow 20 people or 30 people.
It's a compromise. But listen, I'm gonna follow people again. I'm just going to be more selective.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. the people that come on your show are nutters. So what do you expect?
You're telling
the kind of people you're going to get?
Yeah. Well, no, you're right. But I'm going to be a little bit more selective. I'm going to back off. But I lost quite a few followers when I did it. But now the numbers are back up again, so I'm all right.
What the thing is, the nutters, see, they forget what's happened the day before because they sort of, their brains sort of just rejuvenate. So the following day, they've forgotten they hated you.
Yeah.
But if you do it again,
my wife remembers every day that she hates me. Every day.
Right, my second point before I go is I might have bid a couple of quid for breakfast with Christian, and I'm due up there in 6.5 hours' time. And my is he a tight fisted git? Am I going to get a couple of muffins and an egg, or is he going to go? Is he going to do full English?
He's going to let you have a bit of his sausage. And boy, what a treat that's going to be for everyone. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello. I am interpreter for Liverpool manager Kenny Dalglish. He would like to speak to you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
It's a great pleasure to speak. I want you to get you down the club. He said he would like to sign you for Liverpool Football Club. They're looking for a lanky, tall centre-half. And we're great because obviously I see the boys and he's here, man. And he would hope that you would be captain because he wants to sell Stevie Gerrard. Would you be interested?
Very, very much so. Get him to speak to my people and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Very good. See you.
Lovely. Thank you very much for that. Let's go to line 3. You're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Charlie and Callum.
Hello, Charlie and Callum.
Long time no talk.
I know. I thought we got rid of you, but no.
Yeah, I thought you might have thought that, so I had to give you a ring.
Excellent.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, the other one.
Callum.
Hi. Yes.
Oh, you're nice.
I am nice, you're right. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi. Davis wouldn't have done this, would he?
Davis wouldn't have coped with it anywhere near as well as Eloise just did. He certainly wouldn't have run upstairs. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Alan.
Hi, Ian.
We started the show with you. We end the show with you.
That means you're going to have a dream about me.
Yes, I will probably have. I did have a dream about my boss last night.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was going through the figures for my show, and they weren't very good.
That's a topic for tomorrow.
There we go. The dreams about your boss. Is that it?
Well, bye.
Okay.
I've just heard now.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't understand a word of that. I'm waiting. The reason I'm kind of hesitating slightly, dear listener, is I'm looking at my screen because there is someone remotely, and it always excites me when they do this. Someone is remotely fixing the system that crashed, and it's happening in front of my very, very eyes now, and I'm waiting to see which ads I need to play. I think it's the top of the hour ads. That was what it would look like to me, which means I can kind of play a song and then play the ads, and then Crosley can take over and he can deal with any flack. Do you know what? I'm not trained for this kind of situation. All right, I'm just a bloke that used to be on the telly. Okay, I'm the guy that pops up on This Morning once every fortnight, reviewing newspapers with Nina Mishkov. All right, that's me. I'm not used to dealing with technical issues and things like that. In fact, you know what? Sort of bad enough. I'm going home. Mark, it's all yours. You can sort it out after this. Back tomorrow at 11 if I can be bothered. Download the podcast if you missed any of this nonsense. The last 20 minutes should prove interesting at the very least. Get them on iTunes, absoluteradio.co.uk /Ian Lee. Mark Crosley's up next. I'm back tomorrow at 11. Ta-ta.